Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Infinite Regression. Yes. Uh, Before I kick into the game, I just want to say a thing. Um, so I've had conversations with my children before, and I had another conversation with them tonight, and they were talking about like, oh, I should make more YouTube videos, and they have aspirations like well, everyone between the ages of birth and dead right now has aspirations of like, well, I'm going to make a successful YouTube channel and then I'll never have to work again. As if making a successful YouTube channel were no work at all. um Honest to God, I go out of my way to make my YouTube channel easier on myself so that it's not a tremendous amount of work. um, but also the quality of the video suffers, and I'm fine with that because I'm not doing this for any reason other than because I wanted to do it. That's it. That's the only reason. And I am okay with an audience of me, like if no one other than me sees these videos, I'm perfectly fine with it. And there's a problem that we have now where, people want to get famous for things before they're good at them. They want to get famous for things that are, not even worth being famous over, quite frankly. And, fame is a fickle beast, a monster that you cannot tame. And quite frankly, it seems terrible. uh, when I was in college, I took a class in the Beatles because I know how to spend my time. Uh, yeah. And the Beatles are a case study in why fame is one of the worst things ever. Now, granted, Sir Paul McCartney now, whenever he goes out, whenever he meets anyone, it is the best day of their life. Like, and he's actually talked about that like he understands that whenever he meets anyone for the first time, he is giving that person the best day of their life so far. That bucket list items are being crossed off, that dreams are being fulfilled and achieved and whatnot, is a whole thing. But between the ages of, like his early 20s and a long freak time, the man couldn't go outside. Like, he couldn't go outside because it was too dangerous. I mean, look at what happened with John Lennon. I mean, my God. Anyway, it's insane, and I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want any piece of that. I mean, I have a hard enough time maintaining. I'm very hermit-like in my private life, and so I have a hard enough time maintaining very few close personal friendships. And beyond that, it's like, forget about it. Anyway, so yeah, people, let's play video games. Let's not go on long diatribes about the nature of fame. But like, yeah, I make these videos and I always address it as if I have an audience, and I do sort of. Like, there are students who are always like, come on, tell me your YouTube. And then I tell them that they will be disappointed. And then they promise that they won't be. And then they invariably are. And it's okay, because this is not for you. Like, it's not. It's for me. So yeah, feel free to know that and to react accordingly. We're going to play Overlanders. I don't know anything about this game. Uh, I mean, it's funny because I'm such a compulsive buyer of the Unreal Engine. Um, anyway, I'm such a compulsive buyer of budget type video games that sometimes I don't even remember. I'm like, who bought this? Who purchased this? And then as it turns out, it's me. Oh, hello. Yeah, start this tutorial. This might be one of the ones, like, there's a handful of, okay. Let's see, left, right. Okay. ZRZL. Okay. Alright. I gotcha. Alright. And we're gonna... Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Responsive. Oh. Sort of. I mean... Oh, engine damage. Dang it. Oh. Oh, that's a cool... That's a cool way to drift. Okay, wait. Wrong way. He said as he completely fouls it up. No. Okay. Oh god, I fouled that up something awful. Anyway. Wait, I thought... Wait, how did I not get the concept of drifting? I thought I understood. Pick up. Oh, press A to use the boost. I'm boosting. Woo! Anyway, 0 of 10 checkpoints. Oh. I'll be worse at this. Dingus. Anyway, yeah. You know what this channel is called. It ain't called, watch this guy be excellent at everything right off the bat. It's definitely not called that, because I am reminded of, I think it's Kyle Cease with his, you know, stand-up comedy cult that he tried to start. Anyway, regardless, the fact is, yeah, you came to watch me drive slowly in a racing game. Like, just keeping it in first gear, people. Gotta be safe. Safety first. Everybody knows that. Anyway, but I think it's a Kyle Cease joke. And yes, Kyle Cease did try to start his own sort of stand-up comedy cult, where he was trying to be like, hey, you can be successful like me. Okay, back to menu. I don't know how terrible I'm gonna be at this when I'm playing the actual version of the game. Anyway, but he had a joke about, like, playing, oh, I see. He had a joke about, like, playing Mario with your mom, and that, like, you had to be like, Mom, you realize, of course, that Mario doesn't just walk. Like, you gotta make him friggin' run, Mom. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, how much engine damage can I take? Because clearly it is quite a bit. Oh my god, be worse at this, me. Oh, how am I so awful? This is... Like, I will have you know, I'm like a fair to Midland Mario Kart player. I'm like a not terrible. Like, honestly, I can beat people much younger than myself, which, you know, for an old-timer like me is really something. I put in my going out teeth and I show them whippersnappers how we Mario Kart it. Anyway, at this point I'm just happy that I'm not, like, so far gone that I can't see the pack. Oh god, like, seriously, how much damage am I gonna take before they realize, like, we shouldn't let this fool drive? Like, he's a hazard to himself and everyone else. Anyway. Whee! Anyway, boom. Yes, boom, of course. Oh, shortcuts. Nobody told me about shortcuts. Thank you very muchies. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I hit that. Oh, and then I hit that. That's how I do. You forgot that that's quite literally how I do. Oh, and that is exemplary of the type of doing that I do. We've all come to expect that type of doing from me this entire time. Dang it, I was even wary of the secret channel there, and I still did not manage to get inside it, and I'm still managing to hit every rock and bump and other driver, and yeah, oh my god. But if, like, by some, oh my god, goal. Here, hit the boost. Yeah, I got second place. There is no world in which that should be remotely possible. That should not be remotely possible. Anyway. Yeah. My god. Oh, go to the weapons. Yeah, okay, hold up. Wait. Upgrade. Campaign upgrade. Weapons. Wait, no, not skins. Dingus weapons. Okay. Boost. Wait. Hold up. What are you talking about? Required rank 1 out of 5. Oh, that's a load of... Anyway. Regardless. So I have to win first place in a race for me to actually... Simple race. Easy. Let's do this comet again. Okay, we'll give it one more try, because, like... You know, a lot of times... I love how there's a horn blast that sounds exactly like... I mean, look, of course Mario Kart gets their sound from the, you know, in like drag races and stuff, they actually have, when the lights are... Oh my god, be worse. When the lights are going off, they actually, I believe, do make that sound, but like, it just... At this point, it reminds people of Mario Kart more than anything. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a little more cautious, honestly, in my driving. I'm trying to be like, yeah, he said as he hits the freaking embankment. Trying to be a little more raisonnable. Trying not to, like, I mean, honestly, there was a stupid freaking series of events that put me into second place at the end of the last run, but like, simply by maintaining a little bit here, I'm keeping myself in it much more. Like, by this point in the last race, like, I was dragging. Like that is a good example of how I was dragging and what I was doing just then. Oh god. Hit all the cacti, jump off the edge of the screen. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm hitting first place on this bad boy. Like, ugh. It would be a friggin' a commentary on the nature of this game if I hit. Oh my god. Okay, I want to hit that stupid secret tunnel one of these times. Like, that should be a goal for me. Okay, it's here. Yes, secret tunnel. Oh god. it puts you out so fast that you're like, I don't know where I am now. I'm like, you come out perpendicular to the track that you're supposed to be on. Like, you're supposed to, like, hit that and just drift off it. Like, I don't know. Well, I hit that tunnel, though, and that's a personal best. Oh, my God. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. That should not have happened. What? Game, you should be ashamed of yourself. Did you see how I was driving? I hit every obstacle. I made every turn like, you know, like I was, instead of trying to drive like like I was trying to, like, you know, shoo an angry hornet off of my bike. Look at this. It's making it look like I actually did this well. We all know that's not what happened. Oh my God. Anyway. Okay, let's go into the upgrades again. Campaign upgrades. Weapons. Required rank 2 of 5. I have that required rank, don't I? Well then, what am I doing with my life? Why should I listen to you at all? Because if I can't freaking, like, boost, do I get to, like, why is none of this available to me? You're telling me that it's available, but it's not available. Anyway. Ooh. I could get a loot pack for 5,000. Ooh. Anyway. 30 FPS in handheld mode. Okay. Anyway, people, and then obviously there's multiplayer, so that's a whole thing. Let's try one other track and then, you know, put a score on it and call it good, right? Sounds like a deal to me. You have convinced me. Oh no, snow. How will I... For a minute there, I forgot which button makes me go forward. That's not a problem in a driving game, right? Oh, God. Let me drive up this mushroom real quick. That seems very reasonable. Oh, yeah. Let me hit that boost and then like, fly up the side of a mountain. Am I in first? Like, how bad are these other drivers? Like, I think we need to address... What? I, like, fall off the edge of the world there. I didn't even know that you could, but apparently... I will find a way. Yeah, okay. Oh, you think you're so slick, huh? Well, just you wait until I'm flying off the edge of the world. You won't be so happy with yourself then, will ya? No, you won't. Yeah. So stupid. Like, have you ever watched someone play a racing game and, like, get angry when they go into first place? Yeah, that's the sort of energy that I bring. I'm like, oh my God. It's so dumb. Oh. Take that, Brooklyn. Hey, by the way, could we give it a rest as a society with, like, place names as people names? Brooklyn and Dakota and whatnot? Like, holy crap. Like, I swear to God, this is not going to be too long. Like, if you're going to give a kid a place name, give him a good one like Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso. It's just fun to say. This rolls off the tongue. And also, if you give someone that name, make sure it's a white kid. Yeah, we need more white kids named Uagadagu. Anyway, and we need more white kids named Uagadagu trying to learn how to spell that in kindergarten. Anyway, I think we could all agree on that. Give me a second. Let me exit out of this game. Let me close that. And I will be back in a bit with a final score on it. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so this game managed to do something that I have never seen a racing game do before, and I'm not sure it's a good thing. It managed to make me angry that I was doing well. Like, the I don't know if there's some sort of like AI setting that's like make the AI as dumb and bumbling as the human. But yeah, you look at the races that I ran, and it was like second place, first place, first place. That's dumb. Like, you saw me drive, right? You saw me drive. You observed. Don't mind if you hear any loud clankings. I may or may not be playing with strong magnets that are attached to my desk. Yeah. Usually my microphone doesn't pick up stuff like that, but, I'm fidgeting. Don't mind me and my ridiculous ways. But the fact is, people, that this game made me upset because, like, if I'm winning when I'm bad at it, then what does that do to the, degree of difficulty? Like, if I get good at it, will the game just be boring and like, ugh? I was playing the easy tracks. You're right. You're right about that. And so maybe it gets more difficult over time. Also, like, here's the frustrating bit, is that it doesn't say this on the actual game itself that I saw. And maybe it did on the title screen, but in the Nintendo eShop, it calls itself Overlanders Combat Racing, right? So you'd expect some sort of Road Blasters, Spy Hunter, like sort of. I've really got to stop playing with these magnets, but they are too fun. How do they work? Do Mormons or the Insane Clown Posse have any idea? Somebody ask them. Anyway, they're probably hanging out in the same place. Mormons, the Insane Clown Posse. Also, when I dredge up memes from 2007, am I the only one who remembers? It feels like everybody else who was around, on the internet in 2007 is like, we've grown up and moved on. We don't even talk about those things anymore. What, you want to talk about Charlie the Unicorn? Get the frick out. Anyway, so, hey, kids, do yourself a favor. Watch the saga of Charlie the Unicorn on the YouTubes if you have not watched it before. You owe it to yourself. Come on, Charlie. Anyway, regardless. So, people, like, why do we play video games? There is a theory of enjoyment, a theory of fun that I learned from my wife, who took a class in college on she took it because somebody that she knew was taking it, and they're like, oh, you should see what this class is. It's ridiculous. But it was something about, like, how to build parks and stuff, and theme parks and whatnot. It was like a class for the city planners who get the fun jobs, Anyway, so the theory of fun that emerged in this class that my lovely wife was taught, which she has shared with me, and having heard it, I believe it to be true. And you can watch my video game reviews, and absolutely reflected in my reviews are this idea that fun is when it, like, if something is too easy, it's not really that fun. If it's too challenging, it's not really that fun, unless it's Ghosts and Goblins, because that game is stupid fun and is freaking difficult. Anyway, regardless. But yeah, if something is so difficult that you're not really able to enjoy it, you're not going to have fun. And so there is a balance of difficulty that results in fun. And that is why, bad games, what do we say about them a lot? Well, they're unbalanced. And good games, what do we say? Oh, this is a well-balanced game. It scales nicely. The degree of difficulty is, enough that it will keep you playing, but not so much that you will stop playing because it's too difficult. And I am a big believer in this concept. And so if I am winning races on accident and it comes as a surprise to me, then it says something bad about the game. Now, that said, and the fact that, like, if it's combat racing, why are the combat mechanics locked until you win several races? Like, why? That's not the way it is in Road Blasters. That's not the way it is in Spy Hunter. Like, everybody knows in all of the standards, in all of the games that establish the genre of combat type racing, you come equipped with some sort of weapon and you get better at it over time. Now, I don't know if there was some sort of weapon on board my ship that I didn't know how to fire, but it was not covered in the tutorial unless I, like, freaking blinked and missed it. So, I do have some gripes there. Now, when I show you the score, you're going to be like, well, did you not like it or did you like it? Like, it's very much a mixed bag because, like, good sense of speed, good graphics, smooth accelerations, and smooth racing. Like, it's interesting controls. I actually like the drift mechanic, rather than pushing a button and holding the turn. Like, actually using both sticks to drift is really an interesting way of doing it, although I was never really able to get the hang of it. But yeah, it's an interesting game. And there are things in it that I did enjoy, but this is a big but. It didn't scale well, and as a result, I definitely did not enjoy it as much as I enjoy some of the other racing games that you can get. I mean, Horizon Chase Turbo, that is a game that you should just get and play a whole bunch because it's freaking awesome, and you shouldn't worry about games like this unless you collect all of the little blue dots and win every race and unlock every car and get every power up in Horizon Chase Turbo, and then you can be like, oh, okay, now I can play some Overlanders, which is a weird name. It sounds more like an RPG than it does a racing game. Anyway, let's get to the point. Here's what I'm giving it. 5 out of 8 pole position cars. Now, you're thinking 5 out of 8. That's pretty good, right? Do the math. Like, or just get a calculator and it'll tell you that that's a 62%. It's not great. It's not terrible. But it's really not great. I wish it was a lot better. I do. And I'm sorry, Overlanders. Sorry that you're not better than you are. Because, yeah, like, maybe once I practice a little bit more and unlock some more stuff, but, like, come on. Like, if that's how I have to approach the game, where it's like, well, maybe if I work it until I can change the experience of the game a little bit more, then it'll be better. It's like, have it be better out of the box. Anyway, people, that is it for this one, and we will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.